Was the official day that you opened?
January 1st, 2012. It's obviously New Year's holiday and everything, but I think I came in and probably wrote a couple of policies. So probably January 2nd, 2012.
And was it a one-man show opening day?
No, so started from scratch with State Farm. This is just background information probably not for the readers, but you can inherit a book of business or you can start from scratch. With State Farm, if you inherit a book of business, obviously there's revenue that comes with that. If you don't, State Farm gives you some supplemental payments for 5 years. I call them kind of training wheels that allow me to have a decent office and a staff to kind of get up and running. And
okay.
So you're not going to get rich off of that, but it's enough that you can scale up reasonably quickly. So it was me and 3 people.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll come back to that in a second. Do you still have to rely on that, or have you built your book of business to the point that you are now officially on your own?
Yeah, the training wheels are off. So it's the first 5 years. It tapers off such that last year, year 5, was hardly anything. It was just a tiny amount. But every year my income, even as the amount went down, my income went up. So I was outpacing what State Farm had. Yes, you do need to get the results. And ultimately it's my name on the sign and I'm accountable for getting those results. But going back, I wish I could have learned more quickly how important it is to achieve results in partnership through other people, coaching, developing, training them, not using them, but empowering them to get the job done, because there's only so much that I can do myself.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Name some of the most important things you've learned about running a business. And if someone came to you and said, "I want to start a business," Kevin, tell me the things that I need to know.
Okay. I think there are no substitutes for hard work and determination. I'd never sold anything before I did this, and it's very much a sales job. And I still don't consider myself a good salesperson, honestly. But I am probably more determined than anybody else that I know, and so I think having that grit, determination, hard work, perseverance, really there's no substitute for that. I think it will depend on the industry, but I think a lot of people, what's the word? Not glorify, but they romanticize debt, business debt. I just took out a line of credit on my house or blah, 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 blah. Like, everybody does that. And I didn't. I had money that I was able to invest in it, but I paid myself all of that back within the first year, lived very modestly, still do, but lived very modestly, and I don't have any business debt. And each person's situation is different. And, I was fortunate that we had some money saved up and everything, but we didn't do anything crazy. And I just think be very, very careful with your finances and don't spend lavishly, watch where your money goes. And if you're conservative just in your own lifestyle, you don't have to go into debt. So I think that's a really big one for people, because again, I think it's a misconception that insurance every day, as hard as that is, my life would be very easy. It's about recruiting, training, motivating, encouraging, coaching people, and generating results through other people. So those are the biggies I would say for somebody who wants to start a business.
Okay.
Oh, and taxes, lots of taxes.
And should you get some outside help for taxes?
Oh yeah.
How important is that?
Oh, very important. From day one, I've had somebody. You need to know what's going on with your business and where your money's going, what the taxes are. But I don't want to be the expert on that. I have to be the expert on too many other things.
It sounds like it's growing.
Oh yeah, we grow every year quite a bit. Yeah.
What can you tell me? What you're not? You don't necessarily. Is there a percentage growth that you can talk about, or?
Oh gosh, I'm just trying to think. Well, I don't want to give information to my competitors or anything like that, but we grow by between 400 and 500 cars a year.
Oh, okay.
So that gives you an idea.
Is that the biggest part of your business, auto insurance? Okay.
Yeah. Auto and home. We do
Okay.
a lot of life
Yeah.
insurance.
Yeah.
State Farm has a bank, so we've done. I think last year or 2 years ago, our office was number 2 in Washington for mortgages for State Farm Bank. which
Oh,
is
wow.
cool. Yeah.
And there's someone here who does that.
Me, yeah.
Oh, you do
I'm
mortgages.
the only- the exam is a pain in the butt, so it's just me.
Okay.
It's cliche, but that it's a marathon, not a sprint. I mean, I'm not in business to be successful one day, 1 month, or 1 year. I want to do this for 30 years, 35 years, and so there's going to be ups and downs. But if I keep doing the right thing, if I'm consistent, if I work hard, the results are going to come. They are, and so sometimes you just don't even know where the next policy is going to come from. It's just discouraging. But then there's other days where you're tripping over policies. People are signing up left and right, and those are the great days. And it feels so good when you get those days. But just being able to zoom out and say, we've done pretty darn good here, and being grateful for all the people that have trusted us with their insurance, for all the good things that have happened, the great relationships that we've developed. So when you have those hard days, you say, yep, this was a rough one, but tomorrow's a new day, and on the whole, it's been real good here. So.